So when we start having some in-person classes again next Monday, June 15th, we will have been closed for 13 weeks. And I have not been using all of this incredible, beautiful equipment that we have here, all this amazing state-of-the-art equipment. Beautiful, beautiful chairs, reformers, ladder barrel, Coralines, all sorts of stuff. And the reason is because I take my teaching very seriously. And in order to better serve my clients, who I've been teaching online broadcast classes to over Zoom, I made the decision that I was only going to work on things that would prepare me to teach those classes. So whether it's rollers, big balls, little balls, bands, Pilates rings, hand weights, whatever people happen to have in their home gym, or some people have bought a few things over the last few weeks to supplement their at-home supply. You know, it's just been going back to basics. And it's been a great time for me to review things and think more creatively about everything that we do, and also just review information from a lot of different sources and continue to do online continuing education and take webinars and all these things. But part of the process of a teacher also is to keep going back and keep cycling back and relearning and reanalyzing and re-examining. And there's just an endless amount of stuff that we can do, even just with our bodies and gravity in space and time. And we don't even necessarily have to have props and special equipment. One thing that I have found to be really helpful with a number of clients is just how much we can do with different kinds of elastic bands or tubing. And what's great about that is it does kind of recreate some of the same kinds of benefits that we get with a lot of the Pilates equipment that has the springs. So if I'm using a spring and that weight load keeps varying as I'm pulling on it, it forces my neuromuscular system to stay really awake and constantly recalibrating. And with bands and tubing, there's been research also that has shown that it's really great for strengthening ligaments and tendons, so there's a lot of kinds of benefits. But I think that what we all need to keep taking into consideration is just what's going to serve us best right now, even when it's a temporary situation and it's a rapidly moving and evolving situation. So it may not be ideal, but you can still get a lot out of it. When I taught at the Culver Military Academy and Girls Academy many years ago, I was the head of the dance program there. It was a very tight schedule. It was very limited what we could do with our students. And we were lucky if by the time they had time to change clothes, we were lucky if we got like 25, 30 minutes of actual class time in. And we just had to figure out how to just cram so much stuff in there and cover a lot of different skills and make it happen. And this is really no different. Anytime you have limitations to what you can do, you have to do a lot of creative problem solving and just figure out how you can make the most of what you've got and benefit from it. Just what are the current circumstances? So I hope that all of our clients out there and all of my friends and colleagues who teach fitness and dance and different kinds of movement forms, let's just keep trying to focus on what we can do, and the rest will just gradually work itself out. You know, it's like when you make lemonade out of those lemons. And I know that is a cliche, but really it applies to so many things in life. So we're going to keep figuring it out. It's going to be a process. It's going to gradually change over time. But, you know, I'm here to serve you, and I just want to do my best at that too. Have a good evening.